What up, y'all? I'm back. So, customer service, right? Gotta love working with the fucking public every damn day, in and out. People, and this is a candy store that I own. It's a happy place. You usually come in here being ready to like get your favorite candy, your favorite treats and snacks, goodies, whatever, and just in a good mood. There's no reason to come in here fucking guns ablaze and wanting to start a fight with me. It happens more often than you would fucking think, because the public, fucking sucks, honestly.
Y'all, I don't think I will ever in my life shop at another Kroger after today. I was just humiliated. Y'all. And I will drop the location of the Kroger in the comments so you all know not to ever go to this location again.
I don't give a what? You don't give a mad shit what people are going through. I do. You should. As a stewardess, you should.
As a flight attendant, I do care what you're
Whatever
going
you want to
through.
call
That's why
yourself.
I'm trying to get you situated before.
I don't need your help. I've been flying every week for years.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Alex and today we're going to be talking about rude customers, the hidden struggle of service workers. Service workers deal with rude customers almost daily. Simple interactions can turn stressful when respect is missing. Patience wear thin when kindness is replaced with complaints. Behind every counter is a worker just trying to do their job. Without further ado, guys, let's dive into the videos and watch.
Y'all, I don't think I will ever in my life shop at another Kroger after today. I was just humiliated. Y'all. And I will drop the location of the Kroger in the comments so you all know not to ever go to this location again. Guys, if you don't know, then I'm a single mom, okay? And I'm going through a situation where I don't really have a home. Me and my son are living in a transitional housing place right now. Literally, I'm out here right now. So I was door dashing this morning and I had to give me and my son some food, and DoorDash was pretty slow. So by the time I got some food and I pulled up to the gas station, I only had $7 and like 56 cents, 62 cents, something like that. Guys, I've never been so humiliated in my life. I went to the gas attendant and I asked her, hey, can you charge me $7.62 on pump 11, please? She looked at me and said, $7.62? I said, yes, $7.62. She said, and started typing. So in my head, I'm like, why are you doing all of this? Like, what? Then after the fact, she put in 752. So I said, no, ma'am, 762. She looked at me and said, 762, right? And I said, yes. She chuckled to herself and repeated it 2 more times before I could even pay her the $3 in cash and have her charge my DoorDash card for the rest of the money. I have never in my life felt so humiliated. There was a man behind me that literally walked up as soon as I left and said, can you put $30 on pump 7, y'all? And I was so humiliated because it's like, why the fuck are you making all of these faces? Why the fuck are you speaking to me over the speaker loud as shit, putting 762? Like, it's not that fucking hard. You can't hear $7.62. So I literally left Kroger. Well, I left the gas station after I went back and asked her for her name. And I asked for a card. And she said, no, but if it's that serious, you can go to customer service. I said, that's fine. Then she said, I don't care. Do what you want. So I got in my car and I pulled up to Kroger customer service. Her name is Keena, by the way. So I went inside of Kroger and I asked for a manager. Mind you, by this time I am in tears because I feel so humiliated. Like, y'all, I get it, okay? I get it. Like, I understand $7.62 is kind of crazy. But can you judge me? Like, can you? Like, are you God? Like, you don't understand what I'm going through right now, okay? Every day I get up and I try my best, y'all. I just started getting sleep because I would get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and wake up by 7 o'clock to be out the door and door dashing until 6 o'clock p.m., y'all. And I would take breaks in the middle of the day because I know my baby gets hot and gets uncomfortable. My AC doesn't work. Like, y'all, it's so much going on and all I'm doing is try my best. And the fact that I was humiliated, bro, I have never in my life felt that kind of humiliation from somebody who's supposed to be working. Like, you're at your job and you're purposely making faces at me, laughing at me, saying slick comments to me just to make me feel some type of way. And I still kept it cute. I still walked away from the situation to go file a complaint the professional way. So, boom, I went to file a complaint and Lady Lynn is talking about some fucking, after I told her the story, and I'm literally bawling my eyes out throughout the entire process because I feel so humiliated. I tell her and she's like, oh, well, I would definitely have a talk with her. And I'm like, well, I would like to file a complaint, like a written complaint. And she was like, well, I'll make sure I have a word with her. What? So I walked away and I just called Kroger customer service line to speak to someone in HR and file a written complaint the proper way. And they did give me some credits on my account, but I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I do not ever in my life want to shop at Kroger again. I refuse to support a business who has customers and managers that have no empathy, that have no type of sentiment, that don't care what comes out of their mouth. They don't care to make sure a customer is satisfied when they leave the fucking store. Like, it's nothing about this location that made me feel like I was being heard, seen, and understood when I was blatantly disrespected and humiliated in front of other people who don't even fucking know me, bro. So if you're ever in Flowery Branch, in Georgia, do not shop at motherfucking 7380 Spout Springs Road. Don't shop there. Don't go to their gas. Don't do nothing. Because if an incident happens, they're not going to care about it. They're not going to write a complaint. And they're damn sure not going to try to hear you out about it. They might even have an attitude.
Yeah, I feel sorry for this lady. I hope she's gonna be alright. The bad situation happened in all our life, and we need just to be normal. What do you think about that, guys? Let me know in the comments below. I will be very happy to read all your comments. Try to read them all. Okay, guys. Let's dive in the next video and watch.
Thank you for calling. Oh, I'm sorry. Did the middle of my sentence interrupt the beginning of yours? If you don't want the smoke, don't add fuel to the fire.
Oh, you're done for. Transfer me to your manager now.
You want to talk to my manager?
Yes.
No. Thank you for calling.
Hang up on me again.
Ask and you shall receive.
You little... Transfer me to your manager now.
No.
Excuse me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I must have been on mute. I said no, bitch. Now, if you call us back again, I will put your phone number on a Craigslist ad and title it, "Call Me for a Good Time, Not a Long Time."
You wouldn't dare.
Try me.
What?
Listen, I don't know what your problem is, bitch, but I bet it's hard for you to pronounce.
You think you can talk to me like that? Who do you think you are?
A bad bitch doesn't give a f***. I deal with things like you every day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like I said, f*** around and find out. Thank you for calling.
I'm tired of you hanging up on me.
Let me ask you something. What do you say to someone when you're about to leave somewhere?
Goodbye.
Goodbye to you too.
Yeah, we're very interested in the video. I decided just to edit in our show and to show it to you guys. What do you think about that? Again, let me know in the comments below, guys. Okay, let's dive in the next video and watch.
What up, y'all? I'm back. So, customer service, right? Gotta love working with the fucking public every damn day, in and out. People, and this is a candy store that I own. It's a happy place. You usually come in here being ready to, like, get your favorite candy, your favorite treats and snacks, goodies, whatever, and just in a good mood. There's no reason to come in here fucking guns a-blazing wanting to start a fight with me. It happens more often than you would fucking think, because the public, fucking sucks, honestly. But I love being my own boss. I love being able to pay my bills with the business that I own. So I'm lucky, and I'm very... Actually, I don't take that for granted at all, but it does suck having to deal with assholes, and there's so many of them out there in this fucking world. But like, this lady just comes in, you can already tell when she walked in the door that she was like guns a fucking blazing already, and she looked a little bit familiar, I suppose. She's like, I just want to let you know that I was in here last month for Christmas, and most of the candy that I got here was hard and old and bad. And I'm like, oh really, why? Okay, do you have the candy with you? Do you have a receipt? Because if so, I'd be more than happy to refund you or exchange it for you. And also, December is our busiest month here. I sell over $200,000 worth of candy. I'm flipping that candy and turning it so fucking fast, there's a way that it's going to be hard or old. It's just impossible. It's not feasible whatsoever. And she's like, no, I don't have any of the candy, and I don't have a receipt. I gave it all away. I'm like, so you give away bad, hard, old candy? Find that hard to believe that you did that, is what I wanted to fucking say to this bitch. And she was like, yeah, I bought that, and she couldn't even name anything that she had purchased, she was just like kind of pointing around the store, random fucking shit. And that, you don't want to check your stuff before you sell it next time. And I'm like, well, the bags are plastic and they're clear. So if the candy is hard, you can see it and feel it. You can tell before you even leave the fucking store when you pick up the bag if it's bad or not. You can tell. And she's like, well, you might want to check it because otherwise you're going to lose a really good customer. I don't ever want to lose customers. That's true. I don't want to. So thank you for shopping here. But don't come in here without a receipt, without the proof of the bad product. Like, what did you think was going to fucking happen? I was just going to be like, oh, sure, okay, cool. Here's $100 back because you have no fucking proof, but I'm a jackass and I know how to run a business by myself. So here, I'll just give it all to you. Just take it all fucking all for free. Just people are so stupid. I don't know what she thought she was going to solve, but she didn't solve any fucking thing. I guess she just wanted to bitch to me, and so now here I am bitching to you guys. Anyway, it's not going to let it keep me down, so have a good day, guys.
Yeah, very interesting, very interesting story, guys. What do you think about that? Does the lady were right just to come to the store and said, like, hey, she bought a bad candy without any proofs of it, without a candy, without the check and all the stuff? Let me know in the comments below, guys. And let's dive in the next video and watch.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I was under the impression that service workers owe customers at least the basic human decency of being polite. Listen, I worked in retail for like 10 years. Minimum wage retail, okay? I know that working with people is no easy feat. I know that working a job that pays you like no money when you're actually working hard sucks. I can imagine that the food service industry is just as bad, if not worse. But I come to this Starbucks every day after my workout. I have not had a bad experience yet. They are so kind, they go above and beyond, which they don't need to do. I will say that. It's Starbucks, it's not a Michelin star restaurant. I can't tip you, I'm paying on the app. I understand. Like, you don't need to kiss my ass and call me a pretty princess and draw me a Picasso on my cup, okay? Although, they basically do. Like, they are so sweet there. They have set the bar so high. Which, also, I'm just saying they didn't draw anything on my cup today. If this person who took my order today wanted to draw anything, she would have probably drawn F you, go die in a hole. But anyways, I digress. Today I pull up, and I can already tell from jump that the person on the other end taking my order is not so happy to be doing so, and that's fine. That's okay. I give her my order. She's like, "You can pull up." I'm like, "Okay, roger that. I'm pulling up." I pull up. I'm there for like a minute, whatever. Window comes flying open. She goes, 778. You want a straw? I'm like, "Yes, please." She basically throws my drink at me and the straw, rolling her eyes, and still I'm like, "Thank you so much." Not even like being a bitch. Like, I'm being genuine. I'm like, "Thank you so much." Again, eyes still rolling in the back of her head, slams the window shut. Nothing. Look, again, I'm not trying to be a Karen. I know, I don't care that you didn't draw something on my cup. I don't care that you didn't say, "How's your day going?" Or like, hi or hello would have been fine. Or even just a "here you go." Or if I said thank you, just "you're welcome." One of those. Or just not rolling your eyes at me would have been fine. That would have been fine by me. And I know she's probably hating her life today. Or, maybe her boss is being a dick. Maybe she got in a tiff with a coworker. Maybe she got her period this morning and, Cynthia was supposed to cover her shift and Cynthia didn't come through and she's pissed, okay? I understand. But and not to sound like back in my day, but back in my day, if I interacted that way with a customer, my boss would have very much reprimanded me. You would have gotten in trouble, okay? And again, she didn't really do anything. That's the point. She didn't do anything wrong. I'm not trying to sound so entitled, and please call me out if I'm sounding entitled. But it's I am on my period, so I'm probably just a little bit extra sensitive, but why did that girl ruin my mood? I was like, damn, what did I do? And it's one thing if I ordered some complicated ass drink and I'm sitting here fiddling around with my pennies, trying to cough up the cash to pay for it, drink off the menu, easy peasy lemon squeezy, paid with the app, so polite and nice. Just don't roll your eyes at me and throw my coffee at me. Bare minimum. Cause what did I do? Take it up with your boss. What did I do, girl? Ugh. Can you imagine if I came in and I was like, "You guys didn't draw a picture on my cup"? She would have punched me in the face. No, she would have taken my drink and poured it on my head. And at that point, I would have deserved it because that is full Karen behavior. I'm not going to do anything about this interaction. I'm just venting to you guys because, again, I'm sensitive right now. And that kind of was rude for no reason. And I literally, as she shut the window on me, when she slammed it shut, I go, "Word bomb," and I go, "Rude?" Because it was rude. I wouldn't talk to someone I'm close to like that, or someone I don't really like. Never mind a paying customer. I don't know. Please tell me if I'm being a Karen.
Okay, what do you think about that, guys? Let me know in the comments below. Does she behave like a Karen or not? It will be interesting to read about that in the comments below. Okay, guys, let's dive into the next video and watch.
You don't want to be here today?
No, ma'am. She does not want to be there today. And I'm sure it's due in large part to customers like yourself. Number one, the average pay of a Walmart worker is around $15 per hour. So to check you out as a customer, let's go high and say it takes between 6 to 8 minutes to do that. which means she gets paid to listen to your mouth and be filmed trying to do her job, like less than $1 for 6 to 8 minutes to do that for you. So you think that she deserves the way you're acting and has to put on a smiling face and give you the most amazing customer service that you expect for less than $1? If you wanted your items bagged a certain way, or if you did not like the way she was doing things, you could have taken yourself to the self-checkout. You could bag your items exactly the way you want them and give yourself the best customer service you have ever had. You don't know what this young lady is dealing with. You have to be kind to get kindness in return. I don't care what you expect from a retail worker. You think that customer service is what? What is customer service? What do you expect out of someone who doesn't even make enough money to pay their bills? She may be working her 3rd job. She may be on 2 hours of sleep in the last 3 days, just buried her mother last week, just buried a cousin yesterday, and got 3 babies at home that's hungry that she's trying to feed. But when you asked her, you don't want to be here today, you could have said, baby girl, I know you're having a rough time today. Let me help you out. I'm going to bag these up right here. I'm sorry you're having a bad day. Try to put a smile on her face. You could have turned her whole day around and made everybody's experience after you a little bit better, because she may have been a little happier after that. But instead, you chose to continue to egg her on because you wanted to provoke a response while filming. It's obvious. And it's sad. It's sad that you guys expect so much from a retail worker, but you don't advocate for their pay. You don't advocate for them to get paid enough to deal with the public. You don't know. You obviously don't know what it's like to work with the public. You demanded so much from her, but you gave her nothing in return. And that's not fair, whether she was working or not. That was rude of you. You were a rude customer, and that's why she don't want to be there. There were dogs in the background. Maybe she's scared of dogs. Maybe she was trying to put up a straight face, but she was terrified inside. Maybe she has anxiety and was having a panic attack. You don't know. You could have been a little bit more kinder to her. And I guarantee it, she would have been better to you.
What do you think about that, guys? Let me know in the comments below. Does this lady right or not that, that filmed this a lady in Walmart and tried to provocate her, for some answers? I don't know. Is she a rude customer or not? I would be very happy to hear about that. Let's dive in the next video, about the rude customers in the airport. I think it's going to be a pretty interesting one too. Let's jump into the video and watch.
Why would I not be married? All different ways. Wait, let me make sure I capture this, because I cannot wait to. I'm all different ways. What are you telling me I should do now? What are you telling me I should do? I already told you what you should do. I don't recall that. So I'm asking you. Oh, now you're the customer services repeating.
Right.
Your customer service that won't repeat anything. Because you don't know your fucking job. You are so fucking lame. Okay. Go and make your little $30,000 broke bitch. There you go. Broke ass bitch. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. These people are. I don't know whole people. They oversold to their.
Jesus.
I'm gonna fuck with y'all all up. You're lame as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think about that, guys? Let me know in the comments below. That's this lady right or not, Probably you just need to be nicer to other people. What do you think about that? Let me know in the comments below. I will be very happy to read them all. Okay, guys, let's dive in the next video and watch.
If you're a business owner or if you've ever run a business, you've probably heard of a charge dispute, right? Where somebody doesn't get their item or they're not happy with it and they charge it back. They call their bank to cancel the item. That just happened to me on St. John's wort oil. I spend months making this product, okay? I go out and find the flowers in the wild, collect them in quantity to make them. I make maybe a quart of this oil every year. And this person, instead of checking her tracking information, instead of emailing me to say, hey, where's my order? Because it's literally 24 hours later than what the estimate was, charged back. First time order, person never bought from me before. You want to know how I figured it out? Because I got the notification this morning and then I looked at the tracking number because they're automatically sent the tracking information, right? I just clicked on it. It came up and USPS says it has arrived at the post office in her destination. This woman is going to get her order tomorrow. And instead of asking me, contacting me, asking, or even looking at her tracking during the busy Christmas holiday shopping season and shipping season, she decided that because it didn't arrive on the estimated date and it's arriving 1 day later, that she's going to tell her bank that she didn't get it. I don't know who you are, lady, but that's fucked up. I am a one-woman run business. I do 100% of everything. I make the products. I grow the freaking plants. I do all the shipping and handling myself. I do all the marketing. I do 100% of everything myself. This is a big fuck you. You're saying to me, I don't respect you. I don't care about you. I don't give a shit that it's the busy Christmas and holiday season for shipping. I don't care. I'm not going to click on my tracking. The tracking says that you're going to get it tomorrow. I'm pissed. And I feel like I have every right to be pissed right now. I hope this person never ever orders from me again. Unfortunately, with Shopify, I don't know if I can block them from ever ordering again. If somebody happens to know that there's a trick for that, tell me, because I will. But this is like this is the first time someone's ever done a chargeback. This is the second time somebody's complained about something that was out of my control. But this is the first time a chargeback has happened. And just don't do that to small business owners. Don't be a dick. Why would you do that? During the busy Christmas holiday season, I haven't made a single shop sale in like 3 days. I'm freaking the hell out because I'm hoping I can make enough money to get me through January. I have no water in my goddamn well. I don't have the money for the freaking deposit that I need to pay the guy to drill me a new well. So I don't know when I'm going to get a new well. I'm barely getting enough water to flush my toilets. And then this shit happens. So, no. Not a...
Yeah, it sounds terrible, I feel sorry for this lady, as I understand, she did everything right, definitely a very busy season, and, the package just arrived 1 day later, and the customer didn't contact her. It's really bad, I feel really bad for her, and I hope everything's gonna be all right, and definitely, guys, if you're ordering something from a small business and your package is delayed, just contact the seller. Definitely contact the seller. Maybe it's not the even seller fault, Definitely, it's a lot of scam out here too, but hope for the best and contact the seller first. If the seller is not replying, definitely cancel the order then. But just contact the seller and find out what is going on. It's a pretty good advice. Okay, guys, let's dive in the next video and watch.
So story time. The other day I walked into an establishment to get me something to drink. I will not say where it was or what it was, but I went in there because it's hot, it's summertime, I like certain type of drinks. So I went in there and I said, hello, good afternoon, and I said, can I have my drink? Off the bat, she was like, why did she suck her teeth? I just asked for something to drink. I get it. Maybe she was there all day. It's hot. I get it. Maybe she didn't want to be at work that day, but that's not my problem. I'm the customer. So she made the drink. She gave it to me. As soon as I tasted it, I was like, this tastes really good. Now the drink was a little pricey, but it's hot. Again, it's summer. I wanted the drink. I bought it. So I told her, excuse me, can you make it over again or fix it? It doesn't taste good. She looks at me and she's like, oh. Why are you blowing? I'm not being argumentative. I'm not yelling. I'm not demanding. I'm saying, can you please, emphasis on the please, can you fix my drink over? For the amount of money I'm getting, and it was a small drink, it should taste good. She took the drink. She gave it back. I drank it. It was better. What was the problem? So the purpose of me making this video is I get it. The economy is so bad right now. I get it. Where people are in jobs that they don't like. I tell my daughter all the time, don't apply for a job you don't like, because it's not nobody's fault that you need this job. We all need jobs because we all have to survive. But if I come in and I spend $10 on a drink, or $8 on a drink, or even like $12, and you know, guys, places that have like $12 drinks and they're small, and you buy it anyway, shouldn't I get, as a customer service, smile? Not, but a little bit of a, show me that you're awake. And then if I ask you, could you fix it? I shouldn't understand the problem. I'm bringing money into your establishment. $8 is not going to kill you. $9, $10 is not going to kill you just to fix my drink. Add a cup of milk, maybe put some whipped cream on it that I asked you for. Make it taste good so that I can be satisfied and I can go home and tell someone, oh, I had the best drink. You should go to such and such. But we don't think that far. We just think, oh, well, so what? But it's getting to the point where it's like there's no customer service anywhere. Department stores, fast food places, everybody's tired. I get it. Everybody's tired. Everybody's overworked. But if I come in your establishment and I ask for a drink, a sandwich, what's the attitude about? I didn't do anything to you. So at my job, I have been so tired, didn't sleep at night, don't even feel like speaking to nobody. Getting up early in the morning, earlier than I know that there's not going to be customers. But as soon as I get to work, hi, good morning. Hi, welcome. Hi, would you like? Do I care if they like? No, because let's be honest, I really don't care. But I'm going to be friendly because I want you to come back here. I want you, even when you write your reviews, because we all know people are so quick to write a review. Why can't I want my name to be like, oh, this young lady was nice. This young lady helped me at all. All I'm saying is that if you don't want to work at these jobs, nobody is holding you hostage. I don't care if you need this job because you know your kids are hungry, and I'm pretty sure there's a job that you could do that you could like. If I want to work at a certain department store and I apply to this fast food place and the fast food place called me, I know good and well I just applied because I'm just applying to jobs. I don't really want to work there. Why don't you hold out? Oh, well, some people can't. You don't understand the economy. Listen, I understand more than anybody. I have a large family and I'm by myself. So I understand how you have to work to take care and maintain. But to make other people miserable, there's a certain store that my son calls miserable. And the reason why he says miserable is because the young lady that works there. The store doesn't even have a name. I'm going to miserable, Mom. And I already know where he's going. Because you ask her anything, suck teeth, roll the eye. Lady, log out. Go clock out. Go ahead, tell the boss you're not feeling well. Because I don't want to sit here and be your target because you're overworked and you're tired. So sorry. So let's start applying to jobs that we like. I tell my daughter all the time, apply to jobs that you like so that you won't be miserable. If you like kids, apply to a job with kids. If you like working hospitality, apply at a restaurant. If you don't want to work in hospitality and you want to work at clothes, apply at a retail clothes. But stop with the attitudes because there's no customer service. There's no customer service. And there should be classes now teaching employees how to be customer service. Yes, there are some customers that come in and they act like they're entitled. Let's go. Tend to me now. I get that part. I get it. I've been in all types of jobs and I know and I've seen it. But if I just student walk in and hello and hi, welcome. Woo, I don't even want to be there now. I'm leaving. Because that was such a nasty welcome. It's showing me that you're not even gonna care. If I ask you what size sneakers you got, if I ask you, is this the largest shirt you got, you don't care. Come on, we gotta do better.
Yes, some story time here, so I hope you enjoy this video, guys. And I'm trying to edit this videos just to show you what is going on from different part of the country, like always. Okay, guys, let's dive to the next video and watch.
I don't give a what? You don't give a mad shit what people are going through. I do. You should. As a stewardess, you should. As a flight attendant, I do care what you're
Whatever
going
you want to
through.
call
That's why
yourself.
I'm trying to get you situated before.
I don't need your help. I've been flying every week for years.
Okay, then I'll leave you alone and let you do what you do. You're fine. You okay? And this asshole in the back, who the fuck is talking shit back there? Dog shitting everywhere. Well, you smell like dog shit. Pull out your upper lip. Get down. Get down.
I definitely love the dogs too, but I don't know. Does this dog need to be transported in a container? Let me know in the comments below, guys. What do you think about that and all this situation? I will be very happy to read all your comments below. Okay, guys, let's dive in the next video and watch.
I had a customer complain to management today that I was rude to her. And she was an older lady who was in one of those little motorized carts that my coworker had spent about 10 minutes tracking down for her. And she came up with a window unit air conditioner. I asked her if she was going to be using cash or card. She said cash. So I rolled her around to the cash side, scan her stuff in, ask if she's a rewards member, blah, blah, blah. She pulls out 2 credit cards that are the same credit cards, but like one's an older one. And she's like, I'm not sure which one of these is like, if I need to keep both of these. And I was like, I don't really know. And she's like, this one's newer. And so she hands me that one. And I scan it because, I'm assuming that you just wanted to pay with your credit card. And honestly, I'd forgot that she'd even said cash because, there's 6 million things going on. And so I scan it and I, ask her if she's going to need any help getting it loaded. And all of a sudden I look at her and she's just sitting there with her cash. And I go, oh, well, I already, the transaction is complete. She's like, well, I wanted to do cash. And I said, I'm sorry. It's already, you handed me the credit card. No, I didn't. And she wants to argue with me about that. And I'm like, well, okay. She's like, I said I wanted to cash. That's why we came over here. And I said, I'm sorry. I said to just, have it. I had the credit card and I thought that's what you wanted to do. I said, I made a mistake. I said, unfortunately, the only way to fix it is to walk over to customer service and I'll be happy to walk over there with you. Well, you can't just cancel the transaction. I said, I can't do that. It's already done. And I'm not like a manager. Just bitching and I just had to come in here today and blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ruin your whole day. Well, you did. And I said, okay. And someone else kind of, I think, tried to intervene or ask her what. And I said, no, we just need to go over to customer service to fix it. Well, you're going to walk over there with me. And I said, as I said, I would. It's your fault. And I said, I know. She just was like intent on being a bitch. Like no matter how much I said, I apologized to her. I said I was sorry I made the mistake and I would walk over to customer service and I'd help her get it fixed. And she just wanted to be upset about it. So we're walking over there and she's still just rah, rah, rah. And I said, ma'am, I'm sorry. I said, I admit I made a mistake and I'm sorry that it is so inconvenient for you. Like I'm a human and I am doing what I can to help remedy that for you. And so I walk her over to customer service and the gal behind the counter is like, I just said, I accidentally rang this up charged it, and she wants to pay cash. And she's like, oh, no problem. We can fix that. Fixes it for her. And before I left, I just said, ma'am, I hope this is the worst thing that happens to you today. And you have a good day. And she did not like that, apparently, because that's what I think. She asked, I want to talk to a manager. And so the manager walks over and she told her how rude I was and that I told her that I hoped it was the worst thing that happened to her today. And the manager was like, I thought that was a nice thing. And I was like, right? Because really it was not that bad. So anyway, she left and the manager laughed because she's like, you're like the nicest person I know. I'm right. I'm like, right. And I wasn't even feeling that, I was feeling like I was trying.
Yeah, from my opinion, this lady didn't done anything wrong here. I feel sorry for her. I hope everything gonna be alright. Definitely. What do you think about that, guys? Let me know in the comments below. And I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Please be safe, guys. And like always, we'll see you in the next episode. And like always, bye for now.